He told them still another parable. The kingdom of heaven is like yeast that a woman took and mixed into about 60 pounds of flour until it worked all through the dough. Matthew 13:33. Jesus loved to tell stories. He used these stories to connect with people, to make them think, and to help them understand deeper truths about life and faith. He used simple things like seeds and lamps to teach big truths. These everyday items were familiar to everyone, making his lessons accessible and relatable. One such story is the parable of the yeast. This parable is a beautiful illustration of how something small can have a significant impact. This parable, found in Matthew 13:33, might seem short and simple, but its brevity does not diminish its depth, but it holds a powerful message about the potential of small beginnings. Think about yeast. It's a tiny ingredient, almost insignificant in size. Yet it has the power to transform a lump of dough into a beautiful loaf of bread. This transformation is gradual but profound. In the same way, Jesus tells us the kingdom of heaven works. It starts small, often unnoticed, but it grows and spreads, touching lives and changing hearts. It starts small, but it has a huge impact. Just like a tiny seed that grows into a mighty tree, or a small spark that ignites a great fire, the kingdom of heaven begins in small, humble ways, but has the power to transform the world. Yeast is amazing. You can't see it working, but it's always active. It grows and multiplies, silently changing everything around it. This tiny organism has the power to transform something simple into something extraordinary. Imagine a baker adding a pinch of yeast to a bowl of flour. It doesn't seem like much, but give it time. The yeast will work its magic. Slowly but surely, the dough will rise and expand, becoming light and airy. Just like yeast, small acts of kindness can have a big impact on the world. A smile, a kind word, a helping hand. These might seem like little things, but they have the power to brighten someone's day. They can even change a life. Think about the time someone did something kind for you. Maybe they offered you a listening ear when you were down. Or perhaps they helped you with a difficult task. These small acts of kindness probably stayed with you. They made you feel loved and cared for. Section 4. The unseen work of God. The parable of the yeast reminds us that God often works in hidden ways. Just like the yeast working unseen in the dough, God's love works in our hearts. It might not always be obvious, but it's always there, transforming us from the inside out. We may not see God's hand at work in our lives every day, but when we look back, we can see how He has been guiding us. He uses our small acts of faith, love, and kindness to accomplish His purposes in the world. Section 5. Everyday Heroes, Extraordinary Change. We all know people who make a difference through small acts of kindness. These acts may seem small, but they have a ripple effect that can change lives. The volunteer who delivers meals to the elderly, ensuring they have a warm meal and a friendly face to look forward to. The neighbour who mows lawns for those who can't, keeping their surroundings neat and showing they care. The friend who always offers a listening ear, providing comfort and understanding in times of need. These everyday heroes remind us that we all have the power to make a difference. Their actions, though simple, create a sense of community and belonging. History is full of examples of small acts leading to big changes. These acts, often unnoticed, have paved the way for significant social transformations. Mother Teresa started by serving the poorest of the poor in India. Her dedication and selflessness became a beacon of hope for many. Her small acts of love and compassion inspired millions and brought hope to countless lives. She showed us that even the smallest gesture can have a profound impact. Section 6. Rise to the occasion. The parable of the yeast is a call to action, a gentle reminder that even the smallest contributions can have a profound impact. It reminds us that we all have a part to play in building God's kingdom, no matter how insignificant our actions may seem. We don't need to do great things to make a difference. Small, consistent efforts can create ripples of change. We just need to be faithful in the small things, trusting that our dedication will yield great results over time. Let's be like the yeast, working quietly and steadily to make the world a better place, one small act at a time. Let's embrace our role in God's plan with optimism and hope, knowing that our efforts are not in vain. Every smile, every kind word, every act of love, no matter how small, has the power to make a difference in someone's life. Let's rise to the occasion and let our light shine brightly, illuminating the path for others to follow. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please share and subscribe to my channel, and Almighty God will reward you accordingly.